Hi guys, this is Mrs. Shankar and Ms. Koppel, and we're going to show you how to do a micro titration experiment. Over here in this box you'll find all the supplies. There's 4 unknown molarities of acids and bases, and then there's 4 known standard solutions with the molarities already labeled. So for example, here's solution A, which is 0.1 molar. 0.1 molar sodium hydroxide. So the standard solutions are labeled A, B, C, D, and the unknowns are labeled like this. This one's unknown U1 HNO3. And then, so in this lab, just make sure that you don't cross-contaminate the droppers. Make sure you...
Very important. Be careful about that. Keep going.
Yeah. All right. So, and then these, you see the syringes? This is what we're gonna call the burette
yeah.
or the pipette. This is gonna serve 2 purposes. It's going to act as a burette, and it's also gonna act as a pipette to deliver your precise amount of volumes. Except when it's a pipette, you'll dispense out about 0.5 ml. When it's acting as a burette, you'll go drop-wise with it, okay? So here's this. So let's say I'm gonna do an experiment where I have an unknown H2SO4, right? So
that's your analyte.
That's my analyte, right? The unknowns are always going to be your analytes, and they're always going to go in one of these little plastic micro flasks. Where these are just little droppers that we cut out for this purpose.
So it's the equivalent of a test tube or an Erlenmeyer or a beaker.
Right. Except it has a handle, so you can shake the liquid out a little bit, so you don't need a stirring rod. So okay, so I'm gonna dispense out exactly 5 ml. So here's what I want you guys to do, is every time you start one of these syringes, you wanna draw the liquid all the way till the meniscus is at the 1 mark. You see that? Yes. Draw it out till it's the 1 mark. And then if you wanna dispense out 0.5 ml, you go all the way down to 0.5, okay? That's the best way to do it, because otherwise you'll be getting some error because of the air bubble, the tip,
and the
right?
tip is not really volumetric.
It's not, the tip is not calibrated, but these markings are all calibrated.
Right,
so we're
volume by difference.
Right. So you just go and you dispense all the way till you go to the 0.5. And watch out for the meniscus, not for the black plunger.
Right. Don't look at the black ring. Look at the meniscus itself.
Look at the meniscus itself. So I'm dispensing that in here. You see how it's going in there?
See, there's a little hole on the side. You don't need to go through the top.
Right. See that?
I went almost, oh wait, 0.5.
There you go. It's at 0.5 now. So I'm going to put her back into my container, exactly the one that I got it from.
And
guys,
that way
please.
There's no
See that?
contamination.
See that U2 on top? And it says U2 on the bottle, so make sure you match it up. So now your next job is to try and pick a good indicator. Now this one's a strong acid, and I'm going to try and titrate it with a strong base.
I don't know.
Okay.
Gremlins.
All right. And so I'm going to use my phenolphthalein because it says it can do a range of between 8 and 10 pH. So all I'm going to do is like 1 drop of phenolphthalein goes in there. I think it went in there.
It did, but it ran down the side. It'll be fine.
It's fine. So now I'm ready to add the titrant. The titrant in this case is going to be my 0.1 molar sodium hydroxide. Again, I do the exact same thing, which is to take 0.1 molar, I'm going to take the syringe all the way to the 1 milliliter mark, right? See that? 1 ml. Again, don't look at the black plunger, look at the meniscus. Is it there?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I'm going to put my bottle down, and then I'm going to take this little tip and gently use my, what is this finger called again? The index finger?
I guess pointer.
Pointer finger. Okay, yeah. And I'm going to put that in there and start dispensing drops. After each drop, I'm going to shake it. See, it's pink because when it touches the sodium hydroxide.
Localized.
Right.
Yeah, it's like this localized reaction, and then once it gets diluted, and when you swirl it, it goes away.
See that?
It's like when you did the
right.
KMNO4 titration. Same idea. It's got to stay pink.
2 drops. Right? At this point, I've only added about 0.2 of milliliters. Okay, now I'm going to keep adding. Make sure You keep shaking each time after each drop. And you want to do this titration till you have the slightest hint of pink that won't go away.
Right. That blush.
Right. Here you go. Shaking each time. It looks like it might be in the next drop. Yeah. Nope.
Not quite.
One more drop. No. Still no pink. Maybe now.
And it's easy to see on camera, but you may need to have like a white paper behind it so that you can actually see the pink.
Ooh. So this is a diprotic acid, right? So if you
What?
need to
I
refill
don't
the...
remember what we did. Acetic? No?
Now that right there is going to cause some error, but I'm going to keep going. No, we did the H2SO4.
Oh, it was sulfuric.
So that's probably why it's taking more.
Right, it should take twice as much.
Yeah, it should take twice as much because H2SO4 is a diprotic acid.
Yeah, that's just, the pink you see on the lower left is on the
Yeah.
outside, so don't
Yeah.
worry about that. You
Yeah,
won't
I'm
have
sorry.
that. Yeah,
Hang on, I'm going to use a little